Friends, welcome to SAMARTH exam prep. I am Aditi Bhatnagar and I am going to introduce you to the language syllabus which is going to come into CUET exam 2022, which is slated to be tentatively to be held in this first or second week of July 2022. So basically, let's move on to the first slide where we are going to give you the syllabus of compulsory English. This is basically slot 1 exam, which has section 1 divided into section 1A and section 1B, then section 2 which is your domain, and section 3 which is general test. So basically, I'm not going to give you the overview of this complete slot 1 exam because here we are concerned about just the English language. So if anybody of you are joining us today for the first time, you can just go to the description link and see the video for the description of the exam. So here in section 1A, we are just concerned about compulsory English exam. So in an English exam, the English language is covered in section 1A, where you have 13 languages to choose from, and one of the languages is English. In section 1B, in appendix 2, you have in 20 languages, you have more exams. Let's just discuss in detail our English language, how the exam pattern is going to be. In section 1A, out of 13 language, you have English. So there will be 50 questions and you have to attempt 40 questions out of that, and each question holds 5 marks. So in total you have 200 marks. So basically, how you are going to be tested how your knowledge will be tested through comprehension. So comprehension, there will be different type of comprehensions, which will be factual, literary and narrative, and that will be tested through MCQ. The exam duration will be of 45 minutes. So okay, now let's just discuss how languages are going to work out. So part 1A has 13 languages and part 1B has 20 languages. Out of these 13 languages, we have English as an option here. So for slot 1 exam, it is compulsory, it is must for the students to opt for any one of the languages. So how you should opt, what are any your doubts about that language, we are going to sort out. Friends, let's just move to your doubts. So you must be having various queries in your minds, in your thoughts. So first query must be which language you should opt. This is the first confusion which usually people have. So if you have this confusion, the easiest answer is whatever your medium of study in class 12 till class 12th has been, you should opt for that particular language, be it Hindi, be it English. So opt for the language in which you are comfortable with or with which you have studied till in class 12th. So is it must to opt one more or more than one languages for slot 2 exam? So basically, it is not a must condition, but still you can opt for it if you have two things to fulfill. If a student, after opting Hindi in slot 1, wants to opt in slot 2 English language, or if the student is interested in opting for linguistic courses. So like here we have written, for students who have taken Hindi language or Hindi literature or English literature in any of the slots can take this exam. And second, if you are opting for the linguistic courses. So out of 13, so let's just focus on slot 1. So 13 languages are there. So like it is written, and I've already told you, just opt for the language which is your medium in class 12th. And there will be 50 questions like we have already discussed. And out of those 50 questions, you are required to attempt 40 questions. Each question will be of 5 marks and the complete paper will be of 200 marks. Let's move to the syllabus of English language. So your literacy of English language or your understanding or the basic intellect will be based on or will be checked through RCs. RCs are reading comprehensions, for which serves as the best way to test anybody's knowledge of that particular language. So what exactly are comprehensions? Because reading, I'm sure most of the English medium students will be connecting with us, so everybody must be knowing the meaning of English. English language and reading. So basically, I just want to focus on the meaning of comprehension. Sorry for this mistake here. So this is reading comprehension. So what exactly is comprehension? Comprehension is understanding of something based on your intellect. So there will be three types of passages. So what exactly are passages? Passages can be a paragraph taken from anything, from a book, from an article, from anywhere, taken that out to test your grammar, your vocab, or your ability to understand a particular language, or sometimes your scientific skills too. So passages are of three types: factual passages, narrative, and literacy. So as you can see, what by the name of factual means fact. So anything which in any passage where facts are stated, where you are given the information, data directly, and there is a very direct understanding where you don't have to use the inference, you don't have to infer anything from the passage. Those are basically the factual passages. Narrative, where the author or the writer is just telling the story in a way of narration, that's the storytelling way. That is a narrative. And literacy is basically to test your knowledge of vocab, where there will be a good knowledge, where the passages will be of good quality. Quality means good quality English wise. So where your knowledge of English language will be tested. As I've told you, your knowledge will be tested through reading comprehension. I'm again sorry for this spelling mistake here. So to cover this up, to cover this reading comprehension, like this is not going to be a paragraph, and it is not going to be that easy where you can just read and give answers to the particular questions. Just to understand, just to attempt RCs, you have to go through each and every part of English. That means you have to be well versed with English language, then only you will be able to answer RCs. So for that, your vocab should be good. So vocab, everybody knows, it will be the meaning of the words which you might not be knowing, or the difficult words or the easy words. Basically that comprises of your vocab. Synonym and antonym. Synonym, as the name tells, synonyms means same, or name means meaning. So basically words with same meanings, and antonyms means opposites. So the opposites and the same meaning, synonym, antonym, also comprises your vocab. Then comes idiom phrases. Idiom phrases, which is basically muhavre and lokoktiya in Hindi, and the most used phrases, just like as daft as brush. This is an idiom. So we'll be studying idioms and phrases to understand English better. Then there are parts of speech, which you have been studying from class standard 6, from the time the English grammar has been introduced to you. So there are 8 parts of speech, and we are going to cover that 8 part of speeches also. Then comes the tenses. Then come the tenses, which means the present tense, past tense, or the future tense. Then the voice. Voice means active voice and passive voice, and narration is direct and indirect. Then rearranging the parts. If you will be very good with English, if you are able to grasp the meaning of the sentence, and if the jumble sentence is being given to you, then only you will be able to rearrange the sentences. Then comes choosing the correct word. That is basically cloze test. Cloze tests are what? You are giving a passage. You are given a passage with nothing there, with the blanks, and you have to fill in the particular words or the suitable words into those blanks, and that serves as the best test to check your knowledge of the particular language. So this is what we have covered till, this is what I have told you till now. What are the what is the syllabus of English language, what is your exam pattern and all, but how you have to approach it, we have not discussed it yet. So English language cannot be just taught through the videos. To increase your WPM, words per minute, if you have to improve your words per minute reading, then you have to daily go through 2 or 3 passages or the articles or anything daily. So that by that your words per minute will be improved, and in 45 minutes in the exams you will be able to read the complete passage. If you are just going to go to the exam without preparation, without practice of the reading, you cannot just complete that in 45 minutes. So this is the first thing. You have to daily read articles, passages, books, newspaper, and read anything of your interest, of your not of your interest or whatever, just read. So reading is going to help you out with the English exam. In that way your vocab is going to be improving, then your grammar will improve. So basically, more than attending classes or anything, what is more important for English language is reading and your own practice. So you have to practice it daily. Students, this was all about this introduction of English language. So this video, the aim of this video was only to acquaint you with the syllabus and with the exam pattern of English language. Now from next video, we'll be just starting our journey together towards improving or towards preparation for this exam. Thank you so much. All the best.